Hey everyone, I'm Autumn Outlaw with Bluebonnet Hospice, and last week we went live and we talked about the beginning of Bluebonnet Health Services, and Mark loved it so much he asked me to come back on again live to talk with you about more hospice services. So I'm really glad that you're able to come back and let us talk some more about it.
I had to get over my stage fright, but I'm back again.
You did a great job. People were commenting about Bluebonnet, how much they love our services, so we're so glad we're able to bring that to the Waco community and surrounding communities. So one thing I wanted to talk about as we kind of plan this today is the number one kind of frequently asked question that I've seen as I've been a hospice community educator. And so the number one question that I've heard is, how do you know when someone, your loved one, is ready for hospice? And so we want to talk about that, Mark. I know you've been in this for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and address that.
Yes, as you know, Autumn, that's a very pointed question. It's very serious because most families, most relatives, most friends, they don't exactly know what it means to be hospice appropriate. I think in simple terms, a patient that is seeing their physician or is dealing with an illness and the physician that they see deems that the illness could be a terminal illness, it deems that if the disease process runs its natural course, that a patient could decease in 6 months or less, that automatically puts them in that discussion about hospice appropriateness. There are multiple disease processes that come into play there, but that is where our clinical staff or any hospice clinical staff guides the family, the patient, and friends, if they're involved, guides them through the process of understanding what's going on.
It's a very, very difficult decision to make, and we understand that. And that's why we're here to help answer those questions. And so we have a wonderful staff who can come and evaluate your loved one and see where we are, if hospice is needed or not. And the one thing that I've learned even more is that hospice is a fantastic service to help not only the patient but the family. There's so many parts to hospice. We have social workers who are available to help the family through, and so we have on staff, we have four social workers. Mm-hmm. and they're wonderful to help the family kind of through the process of hospice.
They actually, when you speak of the social workers, most people, again, may not recognize the importance of their role with everything that we are trying to provide to families. They can do anything from arranging for patients to be relocated to different places, relocated to home, and as driven or deep down as what kind of documents need to be prepared, what type of paperwork needs to be in place, and even as much as helping somebody have their electricity turned on. So the social worker has a broad array of tools in their tool belt to help families and patients with.
We also have bereavement services to be able to help families once their loved one passes, and chaplain services to help with the spiritual side too. So we do offer a wide variety of things to help, again, not just the patient but the families.
Yeah, in addition to the social workers, the bereavement staff, our chaplains, and again, the chaplains just do a wonderful job with spiritual needs. And it's not a service that anyone has to take. It's a service of choice. If a family wants to have a chaplain's involvement, they can. If they have their own spiritual counselor or guidance, they can go that path. One of the real important aspects that I think we should just lay out there is the importance of the certified nurse aides. They are with the patients at their most intimate times. They help with all of the personal hygiene, bathing, preparedness with dressing and things like that, and helping with the bedding situations. So there's a lot going on from a certified nurse aide, and they can make a lot of difference in how a patient feels and how a family feels and how comfortable everybody is as they go through this process, which is a very, very serious process.
Absolutely, and a lot of times the family, they don't even know what's going to be needed from them. So it's great to have the nurses there and the social workers there to help kind of conduct the training on what they need to expect for their loved one. So if you're not quite sure if hospice is something that you need for yourself or your loved one, give us a call. Let us talk you through that. We can do the evaluation. We're available 24 hours a day. And so we're here to help support you through this time.
Absolutely. We're here for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye-bye.